Are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So authentication, where does the request come from? So common use case, user request the access to some web page. Okay. So now user is trying to access on some web page here. Okay. So here you can see this is the step one. I want to access this protected website. So here the protected keyword means like the security is there, username authentication is required. Correct? So here this user is trying to access some website. So it raise a request, you just open the browser, put the URL and hit enter. So once he hit enter, so the request goes to the particular web server where the resource is hosted. So resource is hosted here, and on this web server a policy agent is installed here, right? So the request is intercepted by the policy agent and it says, I want to know who you are and go and authenticate first. So so if the you just open the new fresh browser and raise a request to access some web resource, so the policy agent checks whether user is session is there, cookie is there or not. So in the fresh browser there is no cookie, right? So there is no session, existing session. So it says the user go and authenticate first. So the policy agent redirect the user here to the openAM web login web page, right? So it goes to the openAM and openAM asks for the authentication, gives the login page, user provide the credentials, openAM checks the credentials against the LDAP server. openAM is not storing any credentials locally. It is connecting to the user store, that is the LDAP server, to check for the user credentials, right? So once the user is successfully authenticated, openAM gives the start the SSO session here, and it sets the SSO key here in the browser of the user as a cookie. Okay, and that cookie name is called as iPlanet Directory Pro Cookie. So guys, do you know what is cookies?
No, Praveen. Praveen, I just have a doubt here. The policy agent could be installed in openAM, right? As you said earlier. But how
No, no.
come?
Policy agent is always installed on the web servers
Okay.
where the application is deployed.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay, so here after the successful user authentication, OpenAIM sets the cookie in the user browser. And now again, here is the next use case. So other use cases, application can request authentication programmatically through REST or SOAP web services and OpenAIM SDK as well, right? So now the authentication, which credentials? So you can use any of the credentials in it, and there are the few more as well. OpenAIM works with most authentication methods without customization with LDAP server, Active Directory, databases, social networking sites, Google, Facebook, RSA, etc. Okay, so here now the user, this is the next flow where user is successfully already authenticated and have a token. So here step one, I want to access this protected resource, right? Second, I don't know who you are, go and authenticate first. So this here the small first and second options are already there, and three, it is authenticated. And after it, on the step four, when the user have a cookie, I still want to access this protected, I authenticated and was given this ID token. I have already authenticated and I have ID token, that is called the SSO token. So now the user send the SSO token in the query to access the resource. So the request comes to the here step 5. So now the policy agent checks, oh, SSO token is there. This SSO token, it checks the SSO token with OpenAIM whether it is valid or not. And if it is valid, then it says, oh, you are valid user, your token is also valid, but I need to check whether you are authorized to access this page or not, whether you have authority to access the page or not. So it says, let me check the ID token with OpenAIM. It's valid and I am in SSO mode. You can access the page. So once it gets the authorization as well, then it allows to the access the page. So here authorization also comes into the picture with this arrow. Authorization open web policy agent raise authorization request. So we'll discuss more about the authorization in upcoming slides. So now here, what is authorization? So authentication is not enough. Authorization determines who can do what actions with what resources under which conditions. So this is a very small definition about the authorization. So guys, can any one of you explain me the authorization? What is authorization?
So as we know that like authorization is nothing but so if we log into the web page, so there what we can do exactly is and what kind of roles so we have inside that,
Correct.
if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So now for authorization, we need to define the policies in openAM. Okay, so how to define, we will discuss it later, but how the authorization works. So this is the authorization flow. So authorization flow is, I want access to this protected resource. I authenticated and was given ID token. So earlier authentication flow is not there in this picture. We start here with the ID token. We already have SSO token. So user raise a request to access the resource with ID token. So it checks in step 2. Policy agent is also known as a policy enforcement point where the policies are enforced. Okay. So is user allowed to access this protected resource? He's got this ID
Uh,
token. So
Praveen, just one note, Praveen, about that token and all. So when do we get that token from like AM with the
OpenAM,
browser?
OpenAM, we get the
No,
SSO
no, no.
token with the OpenAM, and OpenAM set that SSO
Can you
token
just
in
go
the
back
browser.
to
I will show you.
yeah, can you just go back to previous slide? Yeah, this one.
So here is dark arrow. So after authentication, it sets the OpenAM sets the token in the user browser, and user browser then send that ID token to the policy agent to access the resource.
Okay.
Okay. So policy agent, policy enforcement point. So here user is only allowed to access the protected resource. He got this ID token. So here policy agent sends the policy evaluation request, that is called PER. So OpenAM policy is a evaluation point. So OpenAM checks the policy in the centralized policy database, that is called CFG store, right? That is called CFG store. So if the user is allowed to access that resource, then it's OpenAM sends the policy evaluation decision. So if the user is allowed, policy agent opens the gate and user can access the resource. If user is denied, policy agent deny the access to that particular resource. It close the connection, right?
Okay.
Okay. So we'll discuss this later. Yeah, cookie is here. So the iPlanet Directory Pro cookie is a default cookie name. Okay. Yeah. So iPlanet Directory Pro cookie is the default cookie name, that is also called SSO token or ID token, you can say. And what are the cookies we'll discuss and where are they set. So I will show you what are the cookies here. So let's say I open this website, go to meeting global, right? So if I click here, and here cookie certificate, and here under cookies, so I click on cookie. So here it sets some cookies, your session ID, this. So session ID holds this string, random string, right? And this is created at, and expire, it expires when the browser session ends, cookie is expired, right? So if I open a one more tab in the browser and open a same GoToMeeting, it won't ask me for the password because cookie is already there. So cookie is
Okay.
just a token, you can say. You, so let's say you are going to watch some movie in the theater, right? So
Mhm.
to enter into the theater, you have a token. So that is called ticket, right?
Yeah.
Right or wrong?
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Sridhar, you
correct.
there? I'm not getting. Sridhar is there?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
he's
I'm
there,
there.
Praveen.
Okay, because I'm not getting any voice from him. Okay, so you have a ticket. So that ticket is only valid for particular that picture time only, movie time only. Okay, like 12 to 3. So you can only use the ticket up to that time only. After it, it is expired. Even the day is same, but they will not allow you to enter if you are late after the show, right?
Correct. Yeah, Praveen. So I understood that once the authentication is done via like AM, then AM send back the token back to the again this one policy agent. So the policy agent will keep that cookie under the browser. So that cookie will have certain time to expire it. So before
Yes,
that, if the user has access for the other websites, so they will not be able to. So they should not provide any credentials to log in the website. So against to
yes,
that cookie, they can be able to log in it.
right,
Correct. My understanding is
correct.
correct, right?
Yes, correct. So
Okay.
all the
So again,
websites which are, yeah, I will add one more thing here. All the websites which are integrated with your OpenAM server, there is a
so yeah,
SSO session.
when the authentication is done for the first time through access management, then that point of time, so in that cookie we will have like all the websites, all the websites where the person has access.
Yes,
Okay,
correct.
okay. So against to that cookie only, then he will be able to log in other website without any authentication.
Yes, and that cookie has a certain time period. So this cookie is having a certain time period. There is no time period. So here time period is until unless you close the browser. This cookie is valid for that much time. Some cookies have a like created and end time as well. So OpenAM cookie time is 2 hours. So either your browser is open for 2 hours, you can access it. If you after 2 hours, if you are trying to access some other website, it asks for the authentication because that cookie is expired.
Okay, let's
Or
say if
if
I
you
let's say if
close
I
the
open
browser and
like Praveen, just one doubt. Let's say, for example, if I open two, three, tabs in the browser for multiple web applications, when the first time logged into for the application one, where I get a token and that I closed it. The web application one, I closed it, and second and third is still open. So the session will still open, or it could be logged out.
session is still open because the cookie
Okay,
is in all
until
tabs.
second one and third one will get logged out.
Yeah, no. Second and third one are still active sessions.
Yeah, yes, correct. Then this cookie will be still, still valid. It doesn't expire.
Yeah, doesn't expire. Still valid until 2 hours.
Okay. No, until we close the second and
Okay.
third web publications.
No. Maximum time is 2 hours.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
It,
If you
it's time
close
based.
the
It's
let's
time
say,
based. Time based.
yeah, it is time based. Maximum time is 2 hours. Within 2 hours, you can open any number of tabs and you can close it. Only thing is, at least one tab should be opened with that any website which is integrated with your OpenAI. That's it.
Okay. So where do we like configure this time interval and all in OpenAI?
We'll configure this in the OpenAI.
Okay.
Done. Clear?
Yeah, okay, Brian. Yeah, it's clear
So
now.
it is always iPlanet Pro cookie, right?
So yeah, by default it is iPlanet Pro cookie, but it is recommended you need to set your own name. Never use this cookie in the production.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Pattern, Praveen. I didn't get you.
Means this is the default cookie name which is configured in the OpenAM by default. So when you configure your OpenAM Access Manager server in the production, you need to change this name to something else.
Okay.
So
Okay.
let's say
Okay.
if somebody you set this, you can use this one name as well. But let's say somebody hack your browser and he gets some information from you. So by directly looking into this name, he knows that oh, this is the cookie set by the OpenAM. Then he go for it and check for the bugs and security vulnerabilities, and it will be easier for the attackers for them to attack on your OpenAM server. So never use this, right?
Yeah, got it.
Okay, so this session cookie is created when a user successfully authenticates against the server and stores the session token ID, also referred as the session ID or SSO token ID. Same cookie name cannot be used in different environments. Let's say you have a dev, stage, test, and prod environment. So for every environment, use a different name of the cookie. Okay, and this cookie is divided into two parts: session ID and session key. Right. So this cookie is this much long string. This is the cookie. Okay.
So basically, what we are saying is, as a first step, when the user is redirected to ForgeRock login page, when the user ID password is entered, first it is hitting the AM openAM, and openAM is giving this giving back this cookie, right?
Right.
Or this token. What does it give? It gives the cookie or it gives the token, because cookie is what browser is creating with that name, I believe, right?
Yeah. In
By
that
using the
cookie,
token.
in that like the cookie is a bigger term. You may have a multiple cookies in your browser domain, right? But
Correct.
this is the cookie name. So the cookie is created with this name. There may be
Mhm.
multiple cookies are created, but every cookie have a
Right.
name. So this is the name of
Correct.
the cookie, which is created in the browser.
No, but my question is, this cookie creation happens from the browser code, or OpenAM is directly?
OpenAM.
Uh,
OpenAM is creating the cookie, store it locally, and it also set in your browser as well.
oh, okay. So OpenAM is doing that. So it's not the browser code.
Yeah, OpenAM is doing that.
Okay.
Praveen, this cookie and token both are same or they are
Both
independent?
are same. Both are same. Just interchangeably word.
Okay.
Okay. So here this cookie is divided into two parts: session ID and session key. Right. So here you can see this is the cookie. So it is separated with this is dot. Right. So this first part is session ID. Second part is session key. Right. So session ID,
Yeah.
this part identifies the session on the server. So with the first part, it identifies where is the session on the server. Second part identifies the server instance where the session resides. Okay. So it is divided into two parts. First part checks where is the session. Second part checks on which server the session is present. You may have a multiple OpenAM servers in the cluster and they are behind the load balancer. Then how the load balancer or the system identifies where to send the request. Okay.
Yeah.
So here with the AMLB cookie, so this is the load balancer cookie. One more cookie is there. So this cookie is created by OpenAM again when a load balancer is in use, and it is used to implement the sticky load balancing. So sticky load balancing means, let's say you have a multiple server, you have 3 servers behind the load balancer of OpenAM in a cluster. So if the first session goes to authentication with the first server of the same user from same browser, the next session when the user refresh the page, then the request again goes to the same server through load balancer. That is called sticky load balancing.
So
Okay.
you can have active multiple servers running with OpenAM instance, and then uh, because this token is specific for one server, you always this whatever JWT token or whatever we use, so that will be sent to the same server to ensure the subsequent calls are not made, right? That's what
Yes. Yeah.
you're
Subsequent token is there or not. If it sends to the different server, it will not able to
saying.
find the token.
Correct. Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Venki, I hope you are able to follow, Venki.
Yes, Sridhar, I understood now. Yeah, I got this point.
yeah. Second thing is, one is iPlanet Directory Pro cookie. There is a one more
Praveen,
cookie.
so how come, Praveen, if I have, let's say, for example, I have a three AM servers, one, two, three. So how the request always goes to AM1 because the first time the cookie has been created by AM1 and has been given to the user web browser. When he opens the next tab with new application, then how it still comes to the AM1 based on that
Due to this,
sticky something.
due to this session key. So with this session key, it identifies this represents the which server. So there is an internal mechanism mapping is there. You don't need to worry about that. You need to just enable
Okay.
option.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, got it now. Yeah.
So next is your JSON web token that is called JOT as well. Okay.
Okay.
So JSON web token. So this JSON web token is divided into three parts: JSON data, signature, and header. Right. So one more part is there. So here, header, payload, and signature. Right. So what is header? So header gives the information. The header typically consists of two parts: the type of a token and the algorithm, signing algorithm. So type of a token is JWT and signing algorithm is HS256 is encryption algorithm. Guys, it's better you can just go through some video about encryption and algorithms on YouTube or read some article in detail about that.
Okay.
Right. So now payload. So the payload is the second part of the token is the payload, which contains the claims, and claims you can say that contains the information about the token. So lots of information is there, like subject is the subject name, admin true. The payload is then base 64 URL encoded to form a second part of the JSON web token. And third part is signature. So to create the signature part, you have to take the encoded header, encode payload, a secret algorithm, and then sign it. So after you sign it, this is the algorithm to use to sign it. I will show you how it look likes. Okay, so the token is look likes here. So the payload contains the information like user, which user is authenticated. So this token is related to which user. This is the tracking ID of this token. This is the issuer who issued the token. So with here also you can get to know with which user this token is issued. This is the token name is ID token. Nonce, this is used for the security purpose internally. This is the audience for which web agent this token is issued. Okay, this is for used internal purposes. This is for the hash for this token. This is the authorization party for which this token intended for. Authentication time, at what time token is authenticated. And under ForgeRock, this is the another one more token information. So this same is also included in that is called iPlanet directory pro cookie. So that value is also present in the JWT under the key of SSO token. This is the realm for which realm is there, HR. This is the expiration time when this token is going to expire. This is the token type is JWT. This is at what time this token is issued. Okay, here you can see the token is authenticated at 91, but token is issued at 92. Okay, so after exactly 2 hours, the token will be expired. And this is the realm of the agent, HR. Okay, so this is what we discussed. I will provide you the document, you can go through it. Okay, guys, so now that's it about the theory part. So now we need to do the hands-on. So guys, you can share your screen and I will let you know what you have to do, right?
Okay, Brian. I'll share my screen.
Okay, let me make you the presenter.
Yeah.
So there are two mechanisms. One is like iPlanet Directive Pro or JWT, basically,
Yes.
is what we are telling. So you
Yes.
can, based on your implementation at a method,
No,
you
both
can
is
either
there.
go for this.
Always both is there.
Both will be there. Huh?
Always both. Yeah, both will be. So like different applications need different type of token. So that's why it's at both.
Mhm. But it depends on what application wants to use. So if they just wants to
Yes,
simply
yes.
use their JWT, they can still go with JWT only. No
Yes.
need to use iPlanet Directory Pro, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so guys, here you can log in with root user first. Open a one more tab and log in with root user. Okay. Now run command service space httpd space start.
Come again, Praveen. Service page.
httpd space start.
No, HTTP, yeah? Or HTTP.
Yes. httpd. D is also there.
Okay.
Start.
That's it, huh?
Yes. Okay. Open the browser. Okay, open a tab. web.example.com. So you are working from India or from you are still in Singapore?
India only, Praveen.
Okay, okay. But earlier you are in Singapore, right?
No. We are in India only.
Okay, okay. Okay. So here you can see Apache web server is there, right? Apache web server is running. Okay. Now go to terminal. So if there is no web page is configured, then it shows us some dummy page. So this is the dummy page. Right. So let's create some web
No.
page here.
I didn't get you, Praveen. I didn't get you. Or just can you come again? So how do we like identify whether this Apache this one has configured?
So by default, you install
Okay.
the Apache. So the script which we used, so for setting up the environment, it install the Apache. Okay. You can
Yeah.
open the notepad. I will let you know the command if you need to later install it in your environment. I will let you know.
Okay.
Okay. Yum space install space httpd.
EM space. Praveen?
Yeah, yum, yum. I will type in chat.
Okay.
Okay. And if it asks for yes or no, just give yes. Or you can add -y in the command itself. You can check in chat. Okay. Yeah. And you can also write down the command service space httpd space start. I will type in chat.
Okay. No. You want me to type that command? Huh?
No. You can just put in the notepad for your.
No. No, what I'm asking here, by using these commands, like, what do we come to know? That's what I'm asking.
Okay. So with the yum command, you install the Apache, right? So with this command, you start the service. Okay. Now go to cd/where www.html.
CD/.
cd/. Venki, you can also perform it parallelly because we are going very slow.
Okay.
Sridhar, you can also perform. Okay. cd/where www.html. Type it. /where var.
Where? Okay.
/www. www 3w
Yeah.
/html. Enter. ls. Okay. Now you can type a command, create HTML page. So echo h1 web page.
Eco space, I think.
I just put in chat, copy paste that.
I'm unable to open Putty. I've started from VM box, but I'm unable to open Putty. I don't know why it's throwing error.
Okay, we'll fix it later. Right. Now you can go to your openAM browser and refresh the page. web.example.com. web.example.com. Refresh this. So here you get whatever you written in that index.html, it shows you on the page. So this echo command just put this h1 web page in the index.html and it shows you on the screen. So h1 are the HTML tags. Got it?
I think still I have some confusion, Praveen. So this was like, did we configured in somewhere like
We configured on this Linux machine. We
this
put
web,
this
this web?
web.example.com in the host file mapping.
Okay. Yeah. Correct. Now I remember.
Remember?
Yeah. Now I remember.
And here you can cat index.html. Cat is a command to see the content. Cat space index.html. So yeah, this is the content. So h1 are HTML tags. So tags are not shown on the browser. So it just show you the content. Web page is a content. So it is showing you the web page as a content. Right or wrong?
Yeah. Correct, Praveen.
Correct. Okay. Now Sridhar, you can share your screen so that we can resolve your issue so that the parallelly we can do.
Yeah, sure.
Venki, you can stop here. So why you are not able to connect?
Yeah, don't know.
Yeah, give me the
I think
control.
still the mission has not started still.
Sorry.
I think
No,
mission has
machine
not
is up.
started. VM. Okay.
Give me the controls either.
Okay.
I think I don't have any control.
No, it is in hung state. System has hanged.
You can try to log in it. Next machine, hit enter.
Where? No, it is hanged actually. I'm also trying to do Alt Tab. Nothing is working. Mouse. Yeah, mouse here. It is working. So what I should do? Enter. Huh?
Enter inside of this machine. Press right control and then hit enter. You can close this machine or close the running machine.
Okay, 1 minute. So you want me to close this?
Yes, close this.
Capture or close?
Capture. You can click capture. Enter. Enter inside of this machine and see what happens. Enter. Capture, then enter. Nothing is doing.
No, nothing.
Come out and close this machine. Just press right control key on your keyboard to come out from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, close
Shall I
this.
close this?
Yes. Yeah, discard, power off. Power off. Okay. Go to VirtualBox, start again.
So should I press enter?
Yes, enter. Yeah, try to connect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now
Log in
I
with
am.
SE-Forge user. SE-Forge user. CD bin. CD bin. ls. And command start am.sh. So it will start all your services. am.sh. Okay, it's not up. Wait, it's not updated script. Wait, let me update that. Okay.
Praveen, I just forgot it. So DS is running on which server, Praveen? Is it running on Tomcat or it has their own server in the Linux machine.
On Linux machine only. On
Okay,
LDAP
it's not
server.
okay. So only AM only, which is running in Tomcat, not TS.
Yes.
Yeah. At least one of the environment variable is needed to run this program.
Yeah, Java on. So I will start the Apache as well on your machine. Okay. I need to log in with root for that. And just create a
You did that yum install httpd.
that is already there on all of your machine. That is done by the script.
Okay.
Okay. Open your browser now. web.example.com. Type web.example. Okay. Your web page is running.
Mhm.
Right. So here, if you are trying to access this web page, but it is not asking for any credentials, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now open your openam.example.com. Now we need to secure this website. Okay. We need to secure this website. So Venki, you can also do parallelly. Sridhar, just go very slow, right?
Yeah. Okay, Praveen.
Okay. Open site openam.example.com :8080 /openam. Enter. Right?
I think it can't be reached.
Okay. Now log in it with amadmin as a user and password is password.
I think I'm getting some error page, Praveen. This site can't be reached. Get this.
Why it is not working? It is not running? Run command ps-elf pipeline
checking.
grep java. Okay. Go to top level realm here, Sridhar. Let's wait for Venki as well to fix it. Yeah, you can directly click on top level realm. Box is there. You can see top level realm box is coming on your screen.
This one, right?
Yes, yes.
Shall I click on that?
Yes. Venki, is it opened or not?
I'm checking, Praveen. I think Java is not running.
You can share your screen then, right?
What is the
Sridhar,
command?
you can click on applications.
Okay.
Click on applications, agents, web, add web agent. Okay, stay here. Let's fix
Okay.
the Venki issue, right?
Yeah, sure.
Praveen, what is the command okay.
You can share your screen, then I will let you know. Yeah, your Java, there is no Java process running here. Okay.
Yeah.
Login with Forge user log and give me the X control. Okay. Give me the control. I will fix the issue.
Praveen, we can just go to that path and we can run start-ds command, right? One by one.
Yeah, you can do it, but if in the long run, you need some script as well.
Okay.
My motto is you know where to start.
Normally, if you don't have any script and all in production, so we should move to that specific path where CFG and user install, where we have to
Yes.
run these commands, start or stop.
Yes, yes. If you know it, that is good. Okay.
Okay.
But you need a command so that whenever your machine is restart, then who will start the services automatically? For that kind of stuff, you need scripts. You can put the script in the startup scripts. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's wait for 2 minutes so that your machine come up, and then you can try to open the console openam.example.com, right?
Yeah.
:8080/openam.
So you have written like that script, Praveen, start-ds and stop-ds, then this one, or they are pre-default for DJ. Stop using this tool. Praveen? Sridhar, am I audible, Sridhar? Hello. Praveen, am I audible, Praveen?
Yes. Okay. So right. So open your browser now.
Yeah.
See there? You can follow with Venki. Right? AM admin.
Yeah, chicken.
Okay. Click on application, agent, web, add web agent. Okay. Give web agent ID as web agent. So to integrate the Apache web server with openAM, you need to create a profile of the web agent. Give all small. You need to create a profile of the web agent on the openam server first, and then you need to install the web agent on the Apache web server. Okay, give web agent, agent URL is http://http, start with http, http://web.example.com:80, server URL 80 only, 80. Web server is running on the 80. So agent URL is the URL which of the website which you want to protect with openam. So this site have a running on 80 port, not on 8080. Remove last 80.
Yeah, remove.
Correct. Server URL. So this is the URL of the openam server where your openam is deployed. So give http://server URL. openam.example.com. :8080/openam. Password is password. Create. Okay. Sridhar, you created? Sridhar. Hello? Sridhar, we are not able to hear you.
Seems there is some network issue, Praveen. So let me call him and ask.
Okay.
Just one more doubt, Praveen. So for starting and stopping CT, I mean this one, user DS and config DS. No? So we have some commands, right? So their commands are like scripts. What we have defined. I mean start -ds and stop -ds.
Those we are not defined. Those are the product defined commands.
Okay. So when we install DS, then we by default we can get them.
Yes.
Okay.
Call Sridhar.
Yeah, calling.
Am I audible now? Hello?
Sridhar, so now it is audible, Sridhar.
Yeah. I'm done. I am
Yes.
also in the same page.
Okay. So scroll down. So this is the web policy agent page. Okay. Scroll down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Scroll down. So there is an option called SSO. SSO only mode. Enable this. So this SSO only mode means once you enable it, then it will not check for the policies, authorization. Just authentication is enough. Go down and click on save. Okay. Now give me the control. Maybe see that I think you did not download the. You're logged in with the. You did not download the web agent software, right?
Not sure. Have to check.
So you can download this web agent software from the ForgeRock backstage site.
Okay.
download it first and put it in the server. Then we can
Yeah,
proceed.
can you remove that highlight? It's not visible. Yeah. Web agent 5.7, right? Okay.
Yeah, download it. Or you can share a screen, we can guide you.
Yeah. First of all, let me show you what all I downloaded.
No, I know you did not download it because I know that. No need to.
Okay. Okay. So web agent, where I have to go here? Web agents or
Access management, all downloads. Scroll down the screen. Web agents. You can give me the control.
yeah.
I think I have it. So here is web agent. Click on view. Right. All downloads, all versions. So we need for web policy agents. Right. Apache server 2.4 version. Linux 64-bit architecture. You can download for 5.6. 5.6 also works. Right. Get it. Login. Give your credentials. Skip out. Skip out. Skip it. Skip. Okay. It's not downloaded. Is not started. One second.
Not yet.
1 second. Open WinSCP. Yeah. Login. Okay. Copy, drag and drop. 1 second. Wait. Let me do that. Oh. Done. Yeah. Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Venki, you can look carefully.
Yep.
Right. Go to directory cd/sso. cd/sso. Now we need to install the web agent. ls. Okay. Run command unzip. Thank you. You can also do parallelly.
Yeah, doing that.
Yeah. Softwares slash web tab. Yeah, unzip this software, enter. Okay, ls. So this software is unzip under web_agents. So web_agent directory is created. Thank you, done.
Yeah.
Yes, Brian.
Okay, go to web agents directory with cd space web_agents, enter, ls. Go to this directory as well, cd space apache 24_agent, enter, ls. cd bin. So here you can see multiple directories are there. So bin directory is for binaries where executable are there. Config for configuration, instances for agent instances. So once you configure this web agent with Apache server, so it create an instance of it. You can generate multiple instances. Legal contains your license information. Live contains library. Log contain logs. Okay. ls command, run ls command. So this is the agent admin command which is used to manage the web agent, to install it, to uninstall it, to configure it, to reconfigure it, to delete it. Got it?
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Run command /agent admin. Venki, you are also there?
Yes, Praveen. Agent admin.
Space -- help. Okay. So here you can see this is the help page. So you can install the web agent in two ways. One is interactive, one is silent. So you can see install agent instance interactive with --I. Install, here you can see install agent in silent mode with --s, right? So first we will install it in interactive mode so that you can understand all the possible ways and options, and later we are doing with silent mode. Okay, so this is for --L for to list all the agent is, this -R for remove it, K is for rotating generating a encryption key. Okay, now create a one file, echo password SSO pwd, or just .pwd. Okay, which password you set when you create the agent? Password or what?
Password.
Okay, good. Now, Sridhar, you can run command /agent admin. Venki, you did echo password command.
Doing
Wait,
Brian.
Venki.
Password command.
Wait,
One second,
Sridhar.
sir.
Yeah.
Agent admin space. Venki, you done?
Doing Brian. Yes, Brian.
Space agent admin space. Either give space here. --I. Enter. Venki, you can also start.
Yes, Brian. Can I say yes? It is asking Praveen, yes or no.
Yes. Yes. Accept license agreement. Either type yes.
Yeah.
Again, it's asking configuration file.
Yeah. So Apache configuration file is in. I am typing in chat. You can copy paste that. Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Copy paste this. So this is the Apache server configuration, because it needs to integrate with Apache server. So where the Apache is installed and where it is configuration directly. So copy paste this. You can just copy and right click. Okay, done. Now change the
Again,
ownership.
yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
So it is asking for, because Apache web server on the Linux machine is running with a normal user, that is called Apache. Okay, so you need to also change the permission on the files of the web agent as well, so that the web agent can, so that the Apache user can read the web agent process as well, right? And configuration file. So give yes here. Either give yes. Okay, so this is the bootstrap file. If your configuration is stored in some property file, then you can give it. We are doing it manually, so no need to give it. Enter. Now here it is asking for the where to connect. What is the URL of the openAM server? So give URL. I am typing chat. Type from chat. Venki, you can also do. Agent
yes,
URL.
correct.
So these, yeah, agent URL is the same as what you provided in the agent configuration. I type in chat. Copy paste that. So this is the URL which we need to protect, and the same we provided in the openAM configuration as well for web agent.
It is asking web agent profile, agent profile name, Praveen. That is web agent, right? What we have
Yeah.
given in the.
Yeah. So agent profile name is web agent. Enter. Hit enter. Okay, now it is asking for realm. So we are creating all these things in top realm, and top realm is /. So here also you can see on the screen / is there in the option. So just give /. Enter. Password file where password is stored for the agent. So password is /.pwd. /sso. /sso. No, /sso. /.pwd. Enter. Okay. So these are the configurations which we set. We set the openAM URL, agent URL, profile name, realm name, and password file. So if this is correct, Venki, if you also have the same, just give yes. If you have something wrong, you can give no, and it will ask for you again to set all these things. Give yes. Enter. Okay. So if everything is good, then it gives you the success and installation complete. So after it, now we need to reload the configuration of the Apache server. So restart the Apache. So run command service httpd restart. Enter. Okay. Now can you run command get enforce this one? Yeah, run command set enforce --0.
Space 0, Praveen.
0 Enter. Now run the command service httpd space restart again. Okay, so it is done. Now run command ls. Okay, let me show you now. Okay, so you can run command vi etc httpd conf. Just see it, no need to do. This is just for understanding where it make the change, right? So this is the Apache server configuration file which we provided at the time of the configuration of agent, right? Right or wrong?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Open
Mhm.
it. Okay, so this file, this is the Apache server configuration file. So here you can see this is the port number. So on which port is Apache server is listening on. So Apache server is listening on 80 port, right? So go to last and
Yeah.
these are the username. Okay, so in the last it add these 3 lines so that your web agent is enabled. Okay, so it loads the module which is present here, shared object module, right? So when you restart the Apache, it loads this module, and AM agent is on means AM agent is on. If you want to just disable the AM agent on this web server, you can make it off. And this is the configuration file of this agent, right? So after loading the agent, it enables it, then it checks for the configuration. So in this configuration, it is given where is the openam server, what is the URL, what are the protection rules, all that things, right? Now go to directory instances. Okay, so I am here. So it creates a one directory of agent one under web agents Apache for instances. So go to agent one. Okay, you can also do it offline later. So here there are two directories, config and log. So go to config. So config contains the configuration. So this is the configuration file agent.conf. So here, so this is the type of the configuration is centralized. Means every configuration is stored in openam, and this web agent is keep on syncing its own configuration with the centralized configuration. This is the URL of the open where to connect for checking the policies and tokens, right? So this is the organization name, that is a realm name, that is slash you configured. This is the username for web agent, because not only the normal users authenticate with openam, whenever the web agent needs to connect to the openam server, that web agent also need to authenticate first with openam. So this is the username of the web agent. Okay, web agent, this is the encrypted password, and this is the key which is used to encrypt this password. Okay, and these are the timeout, that is 4 seconds of timeout, so it will keep on sync. This is the debug log file path, this is the audit log file path, right? This is the log directory where all the logs, log level is error, only if there is error then it will only log. And these are the lots of other configurations are there, you can go through it, right? So now everything is done. I see that now you can open your web browser.
Yeah.
Open the browser, open a incognito window now.
Okay.
Open a incognito window, private window, new, in new private window. Yeah, this is it. Now open web.example.com. Venki, you can also do the same. Enter. So here you can say now it redirects you to the openam login page. We did
Mhm.
not write a single line of code and your login is there. So give user.1, user.1, and password is password. Click login. Password is password. All small letters.
Authentication fail. I'm also getting same error.
Okay. So you are getting same error. You can go to your, because user store is not configured properly with you. You can go to your openAM console because we have a SSL issue earlier. Okay. You can connect with non-SSL. Open the console of the openAM. Other one which you logged in with the AM admin. Browser one, browser. You logged in with one browser on some of the console. Yeah, this one. Open it. Make the screen bigger. Okay. Go to identity stores. Venki, you can also go.
Yeah.
Okay. Open DJ. Click on Open DJ. Yeah, here. Change the port number here. Give user store.example.com under let's remove this. User store.example.com :3892. User store.example.com. You need to write it. You cannot edit this. You need to write a new. User store.example.com :3892. Yeah, enter. Just click somewhere else. Okay, scroll down. Here LDAP connection mode is there. Make it LDAP. Yeah, scroll down and save. Scroll down and save. Load schema. Click on load schema. Enable load schema here. Save changes. Venki, you also done?
Yes, Praveen.
Scroll up and click on identities in the left side. Identities tab. Left side. Yeah, you are getting the users, right?
Yeah, correct.
Right. Now go to your incognito window where it is asking for authentication. Yeah. Give password.
Yeah, now we are getting web page.
Okay. So here
Yeah.
we protect our website without writing a single line of code. Right.
Yeah, but we changed some port and we set openAM user configuration. So basically, how did we know that port and all? Because you had put that in your scripts earlier.
Which port?
So this
Like
port,
in
what we have
openAM.
changed now for user store, Praveen.
For
But
user
you-
store, you need to go through the script. You need to do all that step. Script is nothing much big. It's just a series of line of code only. Just commands are put. I put the commands in the script. That's it. You can go through
So that port
scripts.
is configured in that script, is it?
Yes.
So that's how you know that this is the port that we have to set.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So
So I
let's
guess
have a
we
break
should.
of 10 minutes and then we can continue again. Right.